Hi everyone, it's Don from Don's Family Vacation, and today I'm going to try something new. I've been talking about it for the last few videos and everything. Everyone knows I'm going for surgery in like a week from now, and then when I come out, I want to book my next cruise for this December. I'm planning it with one of my nephews, and I want you guys to help me choose which cruise line and which ship I'm going to be on. So I'm going to give you a choice of 3 ships coming up after this, and we're going to go over them a little bit, and then we're going to talk about the trips themselves, and you're going to get to tell me which ship you would like to see me go on so I can review it for you, and you'll see the vlogs when I'm on the ship this December. So that's coming up right after this. All right, so we're going to talk about 3 ships today. We're going to talk about the Carnival Vista, we're going to talk about Norwegian Getaway, and we're going to talk about the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas. And as you can tell, they're all basically the largest ships that those cruise lines have to offer. They're the newest ships, they're the largest ships, they have most things to do on them. So any one of these would be a great cruise to go on. Some of the ports are a little different, so maybe that'll sway you which one you'd like to see the most. So let's go with the Carnival Vista. It's one of the newest ships Carnival has. It's their largest ship. It has the 2.0 Fun Ship editions, so it's got Fahrenheit 55, it's got Guy's Burger Joint, it's got the Gigi Asian restaurant inspired. There's basically tons of food on board. There's lots of activities, water slides, things like that. They have a huge indoor theater. They have one of the largest spas on any Carnival ship. As far as bars are concerned, what do they got? They got the Limelight. They got the Thrill Theater. They got the water park. Just this one of the unique things they have on the Vista is their sky cycles, I guess they're called, and they're basically pedal cycles that are hooked up to railings above, kind of like a zip line that you can pedal your way around the upper decks of the ship and get some great views, and I can imagine some pretty cool camera shots up there, so that might be kind of neat to do. Their spa Serenity is their #1 rated spa on any of their ships, so that could be good to see. Yeah, of course they have fitness center, tennis courts, lots of pools, all things like that. Now this cruise is a 6-day cruise, where the other 2 I believe are 7-day cruises. So one of them, your first stop would be leaving Miami, and you're going to Ocho Rios in Jamaica. Then we're going to stop in Grand Cayman, and then we're going to stop in Cozumel, Mexico. So those are your 3 ports back to Miami. So those would be the ports that I would do shore excursions or just tour the areas. So if you like those ports, you might want to keep the Carnival Vista in mind as the one to choose. Next, we're going to talk about the Norwegian Getaway. Again, a huge ship, over 1,000 feet. It's one of their newer ships. I think it's the second last one that was made. It starts off in Miami, it goes to Roatan in Honduras, Belize, the Costa Maya in Mexico, and finishes in Cozumel, like almost every Caribbean cruise does, likes to stop in Cozumel before heading back to Miami. That being said, it has a lot of different things on board. It has La Bistro, it has hibachi or taipan Japanese restaurants, you know, where they perform in front of you and flip the food up into their hats. And I actually go to that kind of restaurant here in Ottawa, Canada quite often. That's one of my favorite restaurants in town. So I would love to do that kind of thing as well. It has lots of water slides. It has wine lovers dinner, where you try all different wines from different countries, and they pair a food pairing with it, and that's on the ship. It's not a tour, so that's something kind of neat to do. They have lots of entertainment on there, something called Burn the Floor, they have Escape the Big Top, they have Dream and Steam, and these are all like Broadway kind of shows or stage shows. So you're not just seeing one stage show like you would see on most cruise lines. They actually have 4 different things to experience on there, and that sounds kind of interesting to me as well. It's been a long time since I've been on the Getaway. I was supposed to go with my travel company, as a matter of fact, in November, and I had to cancel that because of my surgeries. So it'd be kind of neat to be able to go and do the ship anyway in December, but I'm going to leave that up to you guys. So that's the Norwegian Getaway. Again, a huge ship, lots of things to do, lots of water slides. They have kids clubs, spas, you name it. You know you're going to have fun, and Norwegian's a good cruise line as well. Just a little different than you're going to get on Carnival. And next, well, we got the granddaddy of them all. We've got the Oasis of the Seas, part of the sister ships that are the largest cruise ships in the world. They're so large they have designated parks on the ships. They're the only ships out there that have actual foliage and live trees, not artificial, out on the cruise. And if you can imagine all the salt water that's out there, and they manage to keep all these plants green and lush all year round. So hats off to those guys who are maintaining those like Central Park plants and things like that, because it cannot be easy with all the salt water that they're on every single day in that atmosphere. As far as where we would be going, you start off in Orlando. It then goes to Petersburg and St. Martin. It'll stop by in Puerto Rico, and it'll stop by in Lac Haiti. So those are kind of 3 completely different stops than a lot of cruises do. I've only been to Haiti like twice in my entire life on cruises, so it tends to be a cruise I don't normally go on. And these stops are not as popular as, say, Ocho Rios in Jamaica or Cozumel, but the Oasis of the Seas is also a destination in themselves. They're so large, there's so much things to do on it. They have skating rinks on board these ships. They have huge pools in the back where they do the aqua shows. They have inside balcony staterooms because they're overlooking Central Park and the boardwalk. They have Central Park, they have the boardwalk. They have 31 restaurants on board. They have a 4,000 seat theater on board. So they're doing zip lines. They have 2 flow riders, tennis courts, basketball courts, mini putt. Almost anything you can fit on a ship, this ship will have. So that's another reason to look at these, and they are more expensive than all the other cruises because the ship is such a destination. So those are going to be my 3 choices that I'm going to try and do a booking for once I come out of hospital. I'm going in on the 28th, so I'm thinking around the 4th or 5th of next month, I want to start looking and booking my next cruise for December, because I'll know how I'm recovering from the surgery and whether or not I can travel or not. So let's go and leave your comments down below. Which cruise you'd rather see me go? I'd love it if you said, number 1 would be Oasis of the Seas, number 2 would be the Carnival Vista, number 3 would be the Norwegian Getaway. List them like that, because if I go and for some reason the sailing is booked and I can't get in, because I am waiting quite a while to book. Normally I like to book about 18 months out, but because of the medical stuff, I have to wait to see if I'm okay to travel. So if I can't get on the number 1 sailing, then I'll choose the 2nd most popular one that everyone wants to do. So you have about a week to 10 days to leave comments down below and tell me what cruise you would love to see a vlog from. And trust me, when I go on a vlog, I shoot tons of videos. So you're going to see all the staterooms, you're going to see all the entertainment, you're going to see the pools, you're going to see the shore excursions. You're going to see everything there is to see on these ships. And I'm talking 20 to 40 videos easy when I go. So let me know. Let me know down in the comments down below. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to continue to see that blog and the more future tips, hit that subscribe button and let me know. Comment down below. Tell me what ship you want me to take, and the majority is going to rule in this case. Until next time, thanks for watching, and have yourself a safe and a great vacation.